Hollywood weight loss stories are like reality TV. You know it's dramatic, probably scripted, and yet you can't look away. One minute you're scrolling Instagram, the next you're Googling, how did she lose 50 pounds in 3 weeks? Enter Kelly Osbourne, who's dropped more weight than some of us have dropped bad habits, sparking more buzz than a Kardashian engagement. And she's not alone. Joining her on this slim down saga are Oprah, Rebel Wilson, and Kelly Clarkson, all allegedly sipping from the same magical potion, Ozempic, or one of its sneaky cousins. Grab your popcorn. The drama is lighter, but the plot is thick. Kelly Osbourne. Let's start with the main character of this saga, Kelly Osbourne. If you've seen her lately, you might have done a double take. The former Fashion Police star looks significantly slimmer, turning heads and raising eyebrows about how she pulled it off. While Kelly hasn't exactly shouted from the rooftops that she's using Ozempic, the diabetes medication turned weight loss miracle, her public comments have certainly fanned the flames. In one candid moment, Kelly practically winked at the rumors, saying, "I think it's amazing. There are a million ways to lose weight. Why not do it through something that isn't as boring as working out?" People hate on it because they want to do it, and the people who hate on it the most are the ones secretly doing it or pissed off that they can't afford it. Now, we're not saying that Kelly outright confirmed anything, but let's be real, that's about as close as a celebrity confession gets without drawing a legal contract. And while Kelly plays coy, her mother, the ever outspoken Sharon Osbourne, has been a bit more transparent. Sharon openly admitted to using Ozempic and credited it for her significant weight loss. It doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to deduce that Sharon may have recommended the magic shot to her daughter. After all, mothers have been sharing beauty secrets for centuries, from homemade face masks to apparently pharmaceutical assistance. Oprah. Next up in this weight loss reality show is none other than Oprah Winfrey, the woman who made Weight Watchers a household name and inspired millions with her fluctuating but always inspiring fitness journey. Oprah has faced more scrutiny over her weight than perhaps any other celebrity, so when she suddenly appeared noticeably slimmer and then quietly stepped away from Weight Watchers, the rumor mill kicked into high gear. At first, Oprah denied using any medical intervention, but eventually she came clean and admitted that she had indeed used a weight loss drug. She described it as a tool, not a crutch, to help her maintain her weight and avoid the infamous yo-yo effect that's plagued her for years. In Oprah's own words, "The fact that there's a medically approved prescription for managing weight and staying healthier in my lifetime feels like relief. Like redemption, like a gift, and not something to hide behind and once again be ridiculed for." Frankly, can anyone blame her? Oprah has been under the magnifying glass for decades. If anyone deserves a break, and perhaps a little help from science, it's her, Rebel Wilson. Another famous face in the great Ozempic discussion is Pitch Perfect star Rebel Wilson. Known for her hilarious portrayal of Fat Amy, Rebel surprised fans with her rapid weight loss and open discussions about her transformation. Rebel initially attributed her weight loss to a holistic lifestyle change, driven by a doctor's advice that shedding pounds would improve her chances of successful IVF treatments. However, she later admitted that she did in fact turn to weight loss medication as part of her plan, but only after everyone in her life, except her mom, advised against it. She told the Sunday Times, "Everyone told me not to do it, except my mother. I listened to her." Rebel explained that while Ozempic, or a similar drug, played a role, her weight loss was also the result of regular exercise, a high-protein and low-sugar diet, and therapy to address her emotional relationship with food. If nothing else, Rebel Wilson proved that even when you have pharmaceutical help, weight loss still requires hard work, and probably a lot of saying no to dessert. Kelly Clarkson. Then we have America's sweetheart, Kelly Clarkson, who stunned her fans when she revealed her weight loss journey and the method behind it. Kelly had previously credited her weight loss to living a more active lifestyle after moving to New York City and following a healthier, protein-rich diet. But during a revealing episode of The Kelly Clarkson Show, while chatting with Whoopi Goldberg, who has her own weight loss journey, Kelly dropped a bombshell. She too had turned to prescription medication. Though she didn't specifically name Ozempic, she clarified that her prescribed drug was different than people assume. She also mentioned that her decision came after troubling blood work results, hinting that her use of the medication was medically supervised and not purely for aesthetics. "Mine is a different one than people assume, but I ended up having to do that too." While the specific name of her medication remains a mystery, Kelly's honesty was refreshing. After all, who among us hasn't kept a few secrets about how we fit into our skinny jeans? The Ozempic epidemic. It's becoming increasingly clear that Ozempic, originally developed for type 2 diabetes, has become Hollywood's worst kept secret when it comes to weight loss. The medication works by mimicking a hormone called GLP-1, which regulates blood sugar levels and appetite. Users often report feeling full sooner, eating less, and losing weight steadily. But here's where it gets tricky. Not everyone is thrilled about this trend. Critics argue that celebrities using Ozempic for weight loss are taking away access from diabetics who genuinely need the drug. Others worry about the long-term side effects of using a medication that wasn't initially designed for cosmetic weight loss. There's also the ethical question of whether stars should be more transparent about using pharmaceutical aids, rather than presenting unrealistic standards of weight loss to millions of impressionable fans. Let's face it, most of us don't have personal trainers, chefs, nutritionists, and private doctors monitoring every calorie like celebrities do. Toss in a little miracle injection, and you've got a recipe for frustration among regular folks trying to lose weight the old-fashioned way, with sweat, tears, and saying no to midnight pizza. The psychology of celebrity weight loss. Why are we so obsessed with how celebrities lose weight? Simple. These people live in the public eye. We watch their red carpet appearances, scrutinize their Instagram selfies, and compare their before and after photos like it's a national sport. When someone like Kelly Osbourne or Oprah undergoes a dramatic transformation, it triggers a collective curiosity. Did they starve themselves, hire a personal trainer, meditate their cravings away, or, as seems increasingly likely, did they get a little help from modern medicine? Add to that the secretive nature of Hollywood, and you've got a recipe for endless speculation. Publicists carefully craft statements, celebrities avoid confirming specifics, and fans are left piecing together the puzzle like amateur detectives. The future of weight loss in Hollywood. One thing's for sure, Ozempic has opened Pandora's box when it comes to how we think about weight loss. Celebrities are no longer relying solely on cabbage soup diets, juice cleanses, or those medieval-looking waist trainers advertised on Instagram. Instead, they're turning to science, for better or worse. But let's not forget, these medications aren't magic. Nearly everyone who's spoken about using them, Kelly, Rebel, Oprah, has emphasized that lifestyle changes still play a critical role. You can't just take a shot and eat cheeseburgers every day. Tragic, I know. Moreover, it's essential to remember that these drugs aren't necessarily safe for everyone. They come with potential side effects like nausea, gastrointestinal issues, and for some people, more serious risks that require careful medical supervision. And there you have it, the wild world of celebrity weight loss and their not-so-secret weapon. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's slimming secrets, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because trust me, you won't want to miss what we're serving up next. Calorie-free, of course.